channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use individual eyelash flares. I'm using the Ardell eyelash flares and the Duo Lash Glue in clear, and just use whatever tweezers you want to. I'm using a Revlon one, but that's not very important. I'm also going to be using a little bit of mascara and gel eyeliner, but the steps are pretty easy. I'm going to be using long, medium, and short just so you guys can get an idea. I'll also have a post on my blog, and that will show you maybe a little more of the placement and also show you a couple different basically options of what you can do. I'll have a couple pictures up where I've reversed the orders. I'm going to do kind of elongated eye, so I have longer ones on the outside, medium, and then short on the inside. It definitely adds a little more drama to your lashes, and the individual lashes are very comfortable, and they are also pretty easy just to wear. You don't have trouble with anything really coming unglued, and if one comes unglued, it's not your whole lashes, it's just one. So I feel like they're a lot easier to wear, even though they take a little bit longer of time to apply. I think it's worth it. So if you'd like to learn how, just keep watching. Alright, so I prefer to use the eyelash flares, which is why I'm doing this as my first of eyelash tutorials. I'm going to be using the Duo Glue. I prefer using the clear for the individuals. I usually use the black or the kind of dark colored, but I only use that with strips. I don't really like using it with individuals. And I'm going to be using 3 different sizes of a short, a medium, and a long. And I'm using the knot-free kind. So if you can see at the very tip, there's no like little black bump basically, and I feel like these are a lot more natural. So the other advantage to using these for eyelashes is that you can kind of customize what kind of look you want. You can add more longer ones on the outside to elongate your eye. You can put more of the long ones towards the center to give you a more open-eyed, doe-eyed look. Or you can just use a bunch of short ones or a bunch of like one layer or one size if you just want to add a little bit of fullness and volume. You can also just do ones on the outsides. You can do a full lash. You have tons of options, which is why I prefer to use these. The individual lash is also really comfortable. So if you have trouble with like the insides kind of coming up on the strip lashes, you might want to try the individual flares. Alright, so I'm going to start out with pulling out a couple lashes. If I'm working on a client, then I'm going to place it on a palette. Since I'm working on myself, I'm going to just place it on the back of my hand. Today I'm also going to place the longer ones towards the outside and give an elongated eye look. I like to take these out of the packages before I actually start applying, because it's kind of hard to get them out of the package. You can definitely take them out of the package as you go if you feel comfortable doing that. So when it comes to tweezers for this, I don't really care which they are. It doesn't really matter to me. Just use any tweezers you'd like. So as you can see, this is how I've set up the lashes. I have 3 longs, 2 mediums, and 4 shorts. And there's the glue. So now you can see what I'm going to be working from. Again, if I'm working on someone, I'm working from a palette. If you're doing this on a friend, you might want to work from a palette too. Alright, so we're basically going to get really close, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to start. So it really depends on your preference, what you want to do first. I like to start on the outer edge a lot of times. I took the very tip and dipped it in the glue. And then I'll wait just about 5 seconds to apply it. I don't wait for these to be fully dry. You definitely can. And I'm just going to place it on the very edge of my eye. Basically right where my lashes actually come out. So it's a little bit on the skin, a little bit on the lashes. As you can see, that gives me a lot of length. So then I'm just going to continue to do that. And I don't really wait for these to dry. Strip lashes, I usually wait until they're slightly tacky. For individuals, usually I'm applying them on someone else, not on myself. So then it's even easier. I'll just have them close their eyes and not open. I try to hold this differently than I normally would so that you guys can see better. And just place. So right now I'm holding these kind of at an angle. If that's easier for you so you can see the placement, then you definitely can do it so you can just stick them on like this. I normally hold them a little more straight on, but this I feel like you're going to be able to see what I'm doing a little bit better. And if they end up being a little bit high because they're still wet, I just use the back of my tweezers, just kind of move them. because every once in a while you'll place them and they'll try to go sideways or something wonky. You don't want that. So now I'm going on to the mediums. Up. And that'll happen every once in a while. And basically, if you misplace them, I just take them off right away and just try again. So then again, I'm going to kind of push it where I want it. So I'm already starting with my lashes. Already mascaraed and curled, but make sure that you don't overly curl your lashes when you're wearing false ones, because it's really hard to apply them if your lashes are super curled. I'll have some examples on my blog with other people I've put, or other times I've put false lashes on, to show you that you don't have to do like this extreme. You can definitely just use all the short ones and just give yourself a little more like volume, or if your lashes are really short, it could give you a little more length, but you definitely don't have to. I mean, a lot of times I'll just wear shorts and mediums. I don't even wear longs. I'm just placing that inside my eye. I'm getting pretty close to where I'm going to stop, since I only have 2 more shorts left. Alright, so that's, I don't think I'm going to add the last short one because I think it's a little too unnatural, and I don't like the way this medium one is, so you can kind of just pull it off if you feel like it's giving you grief. If you're also having a lot of trouble placing them, just wait till they dry a little bit more and try again. And as you can see, you can probably see that they're still kind of wet. That'll dry clear, and it will then, I'll show you how I go over them with gel liner. So right here, I feel like I could use another lash, so I'm actually going to use the ones more of the small singles that I already had out. You can definitely like apply one row and then be like, oh, I want more lashes here. It gives you a lot of freedom to kind of customize how you want your lashes to look. So yeah, I'm going to let the glue dry and then I'll show you how I finish them up. Alright, as you can see, the glue's pretty much gone. This step is optional. I don't always do this, sometimes I do. I usually do it for photo shoots because I never know what the models are going to be doing. But basically you can go right over the glue with the gel eyeliner. But again, I can't really see it, so I don't usually do that. Another thing that you can do to make them kind of blend in with your lashes more, take your mascara on and wipe it off. And then basically press the most, like there's not supposed to be a lot of product on it, and kind of just press it into your lashes. And this can help kind of blend them in, especially. But yeah, that's basically it. They look pretty pretty. Wearing it with the eyeliner also can give it, it makes it harder to see any of the dots if you're wearing more eyeliner.